here we go. This is gonna be great. We get to talk to Stingus and Dokdo, the former bot. Do I call them former bot lane? Well, I'll just welcome you guys in. You can introduce yourselves as you want. Obviously, massive congratulations. There's so much to talk about, but first, I just gotta ask, how does it feel to reverse sweep Lotus and take yet another victory?
Yeah,
same feeling.
Yeah,
Dokdo?
same feeling, Dokdo. Yeah.
I mean, we learned from like losing the game. We went we reached the down to the bottom of our souls and came up with the extra ounce of power and bit the shit out of them. And I think it was Waffle thing is good, but it was AD cap. I don't know, Donut was shitting on him every time.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
That's it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say, we have to ask about it, right? 2 games in, you're down 2-0. Stingus ends up in the mid lane, going up against JVL. Donutmaker heads down to the bottom lane against Waffle, and everything turns around. Maybe not all in the bottom lane, but what was the reasoning behind that decision? And how did it feel for you guys when it started to pay off?
We've practiced this in scrims, not with these kind of team comps, but for most of the season, because I don't know how to play Samira and I didn't really care to learn, and Samira is super clean, we would just swap me mid whenever it was a Samira game, and then I would just play mid. So it's not like this was totally new, but it's the first time we ever ran Enchanter's mid while I do it. Normally we would just run double 80 carry or something like that.
Okay. Dokdo, are you comfortable with the new 80 carry down here? Did you feel as if you were prepared to get this swap going, or were you a little nervous about changing things up when it mattered so much?
I mean, I played with both of them so many times. Donut's Korean, I'm Korean. We're friends in real life too. So I was just confident. Donut's so sexy, also Sting sexy. We're just better. That's it.
Yeah, and I mean, you proved it at the end of the day. A reverse sweep in Excellency Heavy League Finals. I don't know if we've ever had a reverse sweep in Finals, Necros. I don't know if we've had a reverse sweep in Excellency. The resilience, the character from your squad was just evident, as Sting mentioned. And, is this something that you guys pride yourselves on? Do you kind of wish that maybe you could not have to go to 5 games in 2 straight series?
Yeah, we definitely didn't think they were going to come out so hot. We were playing pretty bad the first 2 games. We were just really not playing to our win con. We were going pretty sloppy, and they were just making sure to give everything so Waffle had time. But in the later sets, we just started picking comps that still had winning lanes, but softer winning lanes, and just scaled better, and we knew we would out-team fight them. Their whole team is just Waffle. If Waffle can't 1v9 for them, they won't win.
Okay, I mean, obviously, I'm not going to question your ability to read the game, because pulling off a reverse sweep like that requires a different level of analysis. And I got to ask where it all started in that 3rd game. What was it like? I know, Stingus, I know you're leading the charge for this team, but what was everyone around you like in terms of communication, mentality? Were you trying to get their mentals back together, or were they all set and ready to get what needed to be done, which is 3 games in a row?
Last week, I needed to get everyone ready and re-woken up. This week, we knew the drill. We had to do this last week too, so it wasn't totally new. And we just had to figure out what kind of game plan we wanted to run. Me and Donut came to the same conclusion. We were like, let's swap. We both said it at the same time. So we were like, this is it. Let's do it.
It's great to see that synergy come out, and maybe all the plans, all the training coming together. On that note, we actually have a question from our analyst desk. A couple of these picks kind of surprising a lot of us here. That Yuumi Hecarim, is that something you guys practiced, or did it just seem good going into Waffle, into Hecarim into Kog'Maw to try to disrupt him?
Hecarim Yuumi has pretty much always been our Kog'Maw counter, just because you have to take Gale Force to survive in that fight, and at that point, you're wasting a lot of what Kog'Maw wants to do. So we can just force Hecarim Yuumi whenever it's a Kog'Maw lane, and then Yuumi makes it so the lane isn't bad, and then Hecarim makes it so the team fights are really easy. As long as Heck doesn't get behind, Cog just can't really play ever.
Okay.
And their comp was
that's
just kind
good.
of bad. They had 0 engage. You saw them, they kept trying to
Yeah.
come in, but they had to walk through all of our poke and they just couldn't.
Yeah, definitely a couple of times lacking on the ability to force the issue when it was needed the most. But I got to give credit. If you guys are ahead, you know how to play with the lead. I mean, other than game 1 and 2, where you guys had slight leads and then, you know, the inevitability you were talking about earlier, but you guys turned that ship around in a heartbeat. I got to ask Dokdo, to you specifically. We were talking about this a little bit in I believe, game 4. Your vision score in particular was almost double that of Kiwiism. Was that something you had planned specifically for this series, or are you just that naturally just that much better at the support role?
I didn't even notice it. I just wanted to set up the objectives. That's how the team game works. Like, that's what you're supposed to have to do. Like, if you're not doing it, then why are you playing support? Just go to sleep.
I mean, fair enough, right? Like, if you're not doing your job, what, you know? I mean, what else
you're
does
playing
supports do?
support. You gotta set up the vision for a team. Like, that's it.
You like crushed it though. It wasn't even close. I think when we were talking about Soul setup, you were at like 96. Kiwi was sitting at like 47 or something. Like, you were just obliterating the vision score, and time again, it proves so valuable. And I'm just curious. I mean, you gave me your answer, but I just want to say now, Dokdo, I'm a Dokdo stan. I saw Stingus's status here that Dokdo is Korean Island, and I'm on this island. If you're the only
RMC,
fan,
RMC is the Dokdo non-believer. RMC is the heathen.
he's not here for a reason, ladies and gentlemen. Let's be honest.
One thing I do gotta ask you guys. I'm interested to know what the reactions were in that game. What was it in that game 5? Right? No, excuse me, game 4. In game 4, when you win the fight and you're running into the base, and we're calling it's going to game 5, and you can't end, and Elder's up. Were you guys freaking out, or did you just like adjust really quickly to go for the base?
We were kind of caught with our pants down. We knew we had to do something. Doing nothing means we lose the game.
Yeah.
So I dropped the bomb on them so Josh could then chase them down so they couldn't recall. And me and Donut were like, let's just go. We can end this game probably. If we don't end, we lose. Oh well. If we win, I think we have time. We could probably do it.
Honestly, that moment right there, I lost it in that moment, but then it didn't end, and I lost it again, and then game 5 made me lose it. There's just so many moments in this series that I hope you guys get a chance to watch over, because I know in the heat of the moment things are intense. When you take a look back, you guys just mesh together so well. Your team coordination is just beautiful, and it's honestly masterclass. It's art to witness on the Rift, and I appreciate it so much. Last question for myself, and then DJ, I'll get one more before I ask if there's anyone you want to mention. I gotta ask, after game 5, after the victory, obviously you guys dominated game 5. That was the most convincing one of them all. Was it a huge celebration, or was it deserved? Is it something that you expected, or was it just pure moments of joy?
It was a lot of joy. We did expect to win after we won game 4. Or after we won game 3, we were like, we're going to reverse sweep them. They're pretty scared now. And then after game 4, we knew they were really, really scared. So game 5 coming in, as long as we knew, we played our game, we didn't do what they wanted, we were going to walk over with them. James, you got anything?
Yeah, also, like, after game 3, we kind of noticed that, like, how their jungle routes are. Like, they started on the top side and come to bottom and gank the bot side at, like, 317 or 318. Their bot lane play like fucking. I mean, no, my bad. Play like little cats. And after jungle comes at like 315, they start playing like aggressive, and we just call it, all right, jungle's here, and we just backed out every time. So we kind of like knew where jungles are, and like we kind of understood how their play stars are. So I think that's how we won. We were just reading their minds.
Inside their heads, reading their minds ahead of the play, setting up before them. It was just all there in one of the most epic series I think we've ever seen. Honestly, Necrox, I don't have any other questions. I just want you guys to go celebrate. So if you don't mind, I'll just give you guys the floor. You know, talk to us, talk to the fans. You know, how are you feeling? Whatever you want to say, floor is yours for once again the champions now of Heavy League and of all of Excellency at the moment.
Always first, team comes first. Thank you guys. You did so well this split. I'm so happy. We had such a good time. All of our games this year, we just had fun. We were having fun all 5 games. You could go back and watch my stream. We were laughing all 5 games today. We were just playing. We were having a great time. Aside from that, thank you everyone at WMU. I appreciate you. Thank you everyone at the Wichita Wolves coming in. Thank you all the fans, everyone here, everyone from the VBO Discord, my Discord. We just appreciate it. It's been a great split.
Dokdo, anyone you want to shout out? Anyone you want to give a special thank you to?
My friends who are watching Twitch from Korea right now, thank you guys for watching. And my girlfriend, Talisa, she doesn't even know like League of Legends, but she's been watching my game every time. So thank you for that. And I guess thank you everyone, my team. Love you guys. That's all.
You guys are incredible. Honestly, thank you two so much. Not only for the interview as always, but for being here, a part of Excellency. The history wouldn't be written without you, and I'll miss you guys. I'm not sure if either of you ever plan on coming back, but regardless, man, your stories will forever stay here and in my hearts and my time at Excellency. So again, thank you so much.
Thank you guys. Have a good one.
Yeah, you guys as well. Go celebrate. Get
Hell
5
yeah.
reverse sweep.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Jumpy puppy!
All right. Dokdo and Stingus, ladies and gentlemen, some humbleness there at the end. Heartwarming for sure after a chaotic series, a reverse sweep and a best of 5 in the grand finals. It doesn't get much better, and that was a hell of a series of League of Legends.
I mean, I couldn't have asked for more, Necrox. You heard me after game 2 in between. I'm just like, give me 5, please. And we get all 5. Again, one of the best series I've ever cast. I think one of the best series Excellency has ever had. Just an absolute thrill to be here with the teams, with the fans, with everybody on this Excellency production. What a night for everyone, as Who Flashed That Fight do manage to reverse sweep Lotus for yet another title.
Yep. And they'll have to wait just at least one more split to hopefully get their first crown. A huge thank you to everyone here who makes things happen. Jake, Wumbo, our replay observer, Benjamin's the amazing producer behind it all. Anyone who here has ever helped, thank you all so much for making this possible. If you're in Twitch chat tonight and you stayed up this late, thank you for staying with us. I know it was a lot. I know it was long, but man, was it worth it. The payoff was incredible for a Game 5 series. I'm not going to recommend you drink AM Grind coffee right now. You should probably head to bed. But if you need to get to work in the morning, check out AM Grind. I haven't tried it. DJ, have you tried it? I think it's good.
Oh,
you have?
Yeah, it's good. Oh, yeah, it's solid.
1 to 10? What are we feeling?
I mean, I am riding high right now, so 10.
Perfect. Love it. DJ's giving it a 10. I haven't tried it. I'm going 10 out of 10 as well, though, just for the hype action, the best of 5. That'll do it for us here at Excellency Heavy League. The grand finals is concluded. And with that, your summer split. We'll see you next time we go live and in the award ceremony that'll be coming pretty soon. We'll see you then, though. Stay safe. Have a good night. Get some sleep. Peace out.